Breaking news, Arsenal are heavily interested in Raphinha, the star out of Barcelona, who's had an amazing year so far this season for Barcelona, has been an X factor for not only Barcelona but the Brazil team. He's been given that majestic number 10 and he's ran with it so far, and he has been lights out. And Arsenal are interested in the winger, the Brazilian winger, who would absolutely come in and change the game for Arsenal, the left wing position, which they've had so much trouble with Martinelli and Trossard playing absolutely atrocious, playing at their price tags. Right now, Trossard is costing Arsenal points left, right, and center. Martinelli is missing key chances like it's Christmas for the other team, just gifting them, a way out from these 1v1s he's being given with keepers because he fails to score. He scores one out of every 5 opportunities when he's one-on-one with the keeper, But Raphinha would be a guy who would change the game, because right now Arsenal's problem is they attack heavily on the right side because on the left side they don't trust Trossard or Martinelli. So they go to Saka, Saka plays back, they go to Saka, overlap, and that's the only success we see at the moment. When it's Saka or Ben White doing an overlap, or whoever's playing right back, Ben White just got hurt, so probably Timber, but that where it runs through Saka. On the left side, it's just not working, and I believe they need to come in and get a world-class left winger before they get a number 9, because I feel like Kai Havertz has done a better job than any left winger that's came in. If it's Martinelli, Trossard, Gabriel Jesus, or even Sterling, they all have been legitimately trash. But this man right here is a very great option, but Arsenal have to decide as well. They are also heavily linked with Rodrygo, another Brazilian, plays for the other, big team in Spain, which is Real Madrid. And, this lad as well is a bit younger, and he's had great moments at Real Madrid, great clutch moments. The 2 goals against Man City that put him over the top to win his first Champions League. And then, this lad has been great. The thing is, he's being pushed to the side. He's being left out of the big 3. He's playing in the front 3. He's a starter, right? But he's not being mentioned. It's Mbappe, it's Vinicius, and then it's Jude Bellingham. And right now, Rodrygo's a natural left winger, but he's forced to play the right wing because, you've got 2 other options that play left winger in Kylian Mbappe and Vinicius, and only one of them can play there, and both of them will get the left wing position before Rodrygo gets to get it, So right there, he's fallen out of favor, so he would be a player that many teams are looking at right now. If he wants to extend his career, he's already got 2 Champions League at the age of 23 years old, and he was, in one of them, a main X factor. And the other one, he took a step back, but he was still quality in it. He did score, against Man City as well, but Rodrygo, he's a fantastic player. I feel like if he goes to Arsenal, plays the left wing position, he can be world class, and it could really help his individual stats and his individual awards. It would put him, more. He would be more likely to win a Ballon d'Or. Not saying he would guarantee a Ballon d'Or, but he would be more likely to win it at Arsenal than at Real Madrid, and I think anybody can, agree there. But as you see here, this is a reason why Barcelona would be inclined to sell Raphinha for 75 or 83 million, however much, because they want Erling Haaland. If they could get Lewandowski for 30 million to Saudi Arabia, if it's Al Hilal, Al Nassr, whatever team over there, if they could get Lewandowski out of there for 30 million or however much they can get, and then they could sell Raphinha here, that boosts money, because we obviously know Barcelona doesn't have the best financial situation, but that boosts money to raise funds for Erling Haaland, who, could be on his way out from Man City, Man City obviously has the 115 charges. Pep Guardiola could be on his way out. There's a lot of things going on with Man City. Nothing stable at the moment, considering the legal issues, their alleged accusations. So Erling Haaland as well, he's already won the treble at Man City. He's broken the Premier League record. He's done basically in his first 2 seasons. He's basically already conquered England in many people's eyes. He's came in, many people said that he wasn't going to be able to succeed, and he right away succeeded, and he's been a goal-scoring machine, as somebody that's been, against Man City for his whole career. I can strongly say that he's conquered England. He won the treble first time in Man City career. He's broken the record for goal scoring. You can't. He's won back-to-back Premier Leagues. It's just you can't ask for more. He's been a successful transfer for the fee they got him, for the alleged fee they got him. You would say it's a complete success, and he wants to go to Spain. Obviously, Real Madrid wouldn't be a possibility, because I feel like you wouldn't want to join a team with Kylian Mbappe, because if you want to win a Ballon d'Or, which you haven't yet, which you should have won, but you haven't yet, you're gonna have to rival him, and the team to rival him with would be no better than Barcelona. And Barcelona, if they could get rid of Raphinha and sell Lewandowski, I believe they'll have enough to get Erling Haaland. And obviously, if they had to decide between Yamal or Raphinha, they're gonna sell Raphinha before they sell Yamal, because Yamal is their future. He's their guy. He's what Ansu Fati was supposed to be. He's, in their eyes, he's the successor to Messi. So why not pair up Messi, their next Messi, with a world class, if not the best striker in the world, which is Erling Haaland. So you're gonna have to raise funds, and this is why Raphinha would be sold to Arsenal here. And honestly, speaking here, sorry for the ad, but speaking here, if I had to decide, I'm Arsenal's, their new sporting director, and I had to decide here. I understand it's 110 million market value, and over here 60. I think the Raphinha one's a lot more accurate, and I think this one's a little bit overpriced. The problem here is, he's not playing at his top form, Rodrygo. He's kind of struggling right now. Obviously, it's going to come with, the addition of Kylian Mbappe. But he has achieved more than Raphinha. Keep in mind, Raphinha is Premier League proven. He's had his time with Leeds. But Rodrygo, man, he's 4 years younger. I would prefer Rodrygo. He's going to be a little bit more expensive, closer to 100 million. I don't think he hits 100 million. I think he's like 80 million. And I think you could get Raphinha for around 60 to 65 million. 80 million's pushing for Raphinha. I understand he's at his highest level, but realistically, he's 27 years old. He is having a great year, but I don't think he hits 80 million. I think max 70, and I think Rodrygo here is max 80. I think that's where the price range is, 10 million price range. And if I had to go with one, I would go with Rodrygo. I believe it's a little bit lower floor, because he's never played in the Premier League, but he has had great performances against the likes of Man City, a Premier League team that's been champion for countless amount of times in a row. Raphinha, on the other hand, he has had a great career at Leeds, so it's just like, who would you rather have? I think everybody would rather go Rodrygo just because he's younger, but Raphinha is more proven. It would be less time to adapt. Rodrygo, it might take some time to adapt, because he still is 23, which is, fairly young, and you are changing leagues, different style of play. But I would go Rodrygo, and I feel like the more realistic option is going to be Raphinha. I think he's more likely to go, just the fact that, Barcelona wants to bring in Erling Haaland, and they will be more inclined to sell Raphinha than Real Madrid, because Real Madrid don't need to sell Rodrygo, which I believe they should, just to get a proper right winger in there with more defensive work rates, because the Rodrygo, Mbappe, Vinicius is front three will not work out. You need to switch it up. And I personally believe if Real Madrid wants to be successful, you go out there, you buy a striker, and you put Mbappe right wing. He used to do it at Monaco. I don't understand the problem there. Just put Mbappe, the striker, and Vinicius on the left, and now you have a balanced squad. That would be the way to do it. But at the moment, it seems like it's a fight over the left wing position. But anyways, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this, and leave a comment down below. I want to know, if you are Arsenal, who would you rather buy, Raphinha or Rodrygo for the left hand side? But anyways, thank you guys for watching.